The Golden State squad coming through the tunnel earlier, with the Warriors faithful anxiously awaiting their arrival on the court. And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Buddy Hield.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Brooks in at the three, the small forward. And for the Warriors, inside it's Green next to Jackson Davis. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the three. All right, Clark, a decent chunk into the season now. At what point are you starting to feel the aches and pains?
Well, let me think about that. It all depends, BA, on your service time in the league. How many miles do you have on your wheels? For older guys, it only takes a few games. For the younger guys, they're on autopilot and they just go, go, go. Brooks not shy about firing away. I mean, it's important that he continues to make these jump shots he's taking.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Jacks up a three. Smith with the rebound. Outside for Brooks. Wiggins with a steal. Here's Green. Here he goes. And it's good for two.
Inside, Green can be very aggressive and physical, allowing him to do work scoring the ball.
Van Vliet with it. Green picks him up. That one rolls around and rims out. First quarter, just over a minute played. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green showing you some real attitude on that throwdown.
And so it's Van Vliet with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Wow, pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
Well, you got that right.
I don't know how he was able to execute the reverse with that stingy defense that was being played there.
Now here's Brooks. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Curry, that's good.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly failing.
Houston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware he is the engine of this offense.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in.
You can count on Van Vliet to make the right decision on just about every single pick and roll.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Curry. 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Wiggins outside. Back to Jackson Davis. Oh, sweet move. And he goes in for the dunk.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Here's Green. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago, to the middle. Here's Şengün. Count it.
Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
And here's Curry for three. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Outside Eason. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Van Vliet. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
And you know, Clark, Fred Van Vliet gives you a number of things. Leadership might be the most important.
It is certainly one of his great attributes, B.A., when you look at Fred Van Vliet. Not very big, not super athletic, but a winner, tough-minded, and highly skilled. Doesn't make mistakes with the ball, gets other people's shots, and has proven to be a clutch and consistent quarterback at a really high level.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the basket by Houston. Yep, that one goes. Curry's got 10.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Curry with a steal. Outside heel. He gets it up. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Warriors ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
So the Houston 5 right now. They've got Dylan Brooks, Thompson out there with Aaron Holiday. Then it's Tari Eason, and it's Adams in at the 5 down low.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
From the baseline, Brooks with the rebound.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Now here's Curry. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Hield. And a change for the Rockets. Shepard, he's checked in for Holiday. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Bajemski's checked in for Stephen Curry. Whitmore's checked in for the Rockets. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Thompson passes to Adams. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Eason. Brooks with it. He's got 6. On the take. Just 5 on the clock. Looney with some nice D. The Warriors lead by 7. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred VanVleet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. Holidays checked in for Houston. Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga! Strong like bull.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And that one's good. Whitmore.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Pajemski with it. He's picked up by Adams. That one falls. Pajemski's got his first points of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Knocks it loose. In transition, here come the Warriors. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I like the fact he had his head up immediately looking to make the dish down the floor. Get rid of it quickly.
Here's Whitmore. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Whitmore's got 5.
Oh, man, carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
Outside Kuminga. Outside Moody from behind the arc. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Whitmore with it. Now Pajemski defending. Out to Thompson. Adams a screen. Second chance shot. Thompson, no good. The Warriors lead by 8. Left side Kuminga. Whitmore over to help. Outside Pajemski. That three's off the mark. Houston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Adams. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
Yeah, I agree. And, you know, they seem to be forcing things out there, trying too hard, pressing. When you do that, the turnovers pile up quickly.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, BA, they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Here's Pajemski. The Rockets getting their last shot to go. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. They also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. Taking a look at Los Angeles, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for the Warriors, they've done a fantastic job of developing team chemistry. Higher on this list than lots of people expected. One of my favorite stories so far. That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Brooks. He has 6.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Rockets trail by 10. Pass to VanVleet. The shot, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ending the quarter up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. That's the main thing. We just try to make them uncomfortable, to test everything, and we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
And get ready for the...
Good evening, everybody. Can you guess what we're starting the show with? Wow, you guys are good. Time for the power rankings.
Taking a look at Houston, they're a middle-of-the-pack team. Sure, they'll get some wins, but I don't know how much more beyond that.
Seems like they're missing a key piece or two. Maybe one of their younger guys will step up down the stretch.
Changing focus now to the tough first half for the Rockets.
They're not applying enough pressure offensively. Very little presence inside. Too much reliance on long jumpers.
You know how I feel about that style, Kenny. I don't even want to comment.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And the Warriors with possession here. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Inside, it's Green next to Jackson Davis. And it's Wiggins in at the three. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Curry's got such a great feel and understanding of the game. I mean, he can make a lot happen in the pick and roll.
So it's the Rockets now. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Here's Şengün. There's the drive. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up.
And Şengün is a hard player to get a handle on. Pretty unpredictable, which makes him hard to guard without fouling.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his third year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11 post guy. He is so skilled.
Now here's Green. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Brooks comes with a double team. 4 on the clock. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Curry against Green. Here's Şengün. And that comes off the assist by Green. Şengün's gotten his second bucket on the night.
The balance, the focus. Şengün shrugging off the contact in style.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game, his confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well, where he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. A nice shot by Smith.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response three.
Here's Curry. He takes it in. Curry at the rim.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Van Vliet. Outside, Green. There's the block. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. The Warriors lead by 10. Now Curry. He's got 21. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Friday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And that game against Memphis, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And some of the best high flyers in the NBA. Some of this year's contenders for the dunk contest.
And when you look at the names on that list, you just know that contest has a chance to be special.
And I could see him moving even higher up in the ranks. He's certainly a talented guy up in the air.
He is for sure, but this list is just packed with real aerial artists. This dunk contest is really going to be something special.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Eason's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Fred VanVleet. Curry. Thompson pulls it in. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. A 12-point game. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. They're getting into the back half of a 4-game road trip. Thompson against Curry. Thompson passes to Şengün. Şengün. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
And here's Curry. 23 points in the game. Outside for Green. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And here's Curry for 3. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Here's Brooks. Takes it inside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Seeing a lane and exploding towards the rack. What a take from Brooks.
Here's Curry. Three-pointer. And the Warriors with another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Green on the attack, and it's hammered home by Green.
A strong take. Draymond is as fierce a competitor as we've ever seen. He plays with incredible intensity.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Whitmore's checked in for Smith, and it's Griffin in for Brooks. And the Rockets with possession here. They trail by 16. And that one drops for them.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
Down low. And Looney with the slam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Thompson passes to Şengün. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kevon Looney picks one up.
Tell you what, Alperen Şengün is a big with the modern-day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
Shepard, he's checked in for Griffin. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Payton, no good. Rockets trail by 14. It's stolen by Kuminga. Eason with some nice D. Here's Shepard, defended by Podziemski. Pass to Şengün. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And here at the end of the 3rd, it's a double-digit ball game. The Warriors on top, leading by 14. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
Steve Kerr asking his team to simply run the offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense, play inside out when you can.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Rockets 5 now. They've got Tari Eason. Shepard is out there with Amin Thompson. Then it's Steven Adams. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. Despite the lead, Coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message, BA.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And the Warriors make some changes. Now here's Curry. Outside heel. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Curry takes it in. The kick out to Wiggins. Stolen by Thompson. Whitmore with it. Wiggins on him. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. The Warriors lead by 14. Here's Curry. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Whitmore with it, working on Green, and it's Whitmore missing.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Out to Hield. Back to Curry for 3. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Tate's checked in for Shepard.
Substitution for the Rockets. Number 8, Jay Sean Tate.
Rockets trail by 14. Here's Eason. Pass to Thompson. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And he sinks the 11-footer.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. At one point, they led by 16. Ooh, Curry moving fast on the take.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Thompson scanning the floor. Outside Eason. Pass to Tate. Now Whitmore. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. It's rebounded by Golden State. Jackson Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break, converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And it's a completely new group for the Rockets.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And I'll tell you, we see Curry working on his balance all the time. Well, I'll tell you what, it paid off on that challenging play.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
All right, Grant, you feel that non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a topic in every CBA negotiation. And I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
And Brooks is this team's agitator and instigator. He wants to spark the group with his energy at both ends of the floor.
Curry against Van Vliet. Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th. Şengün, the open look. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
When he's not working back to the basket, Şengün can pop out and face you up.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. 5 on the clock. And the layup is good off the glass.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
Now here's Brooks. Back to Green. Overhealed. And it's Green missing. The Warriors lead by 15.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Warriors.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. And this is exactly what Smith loves to do, wreaking havoc on opposing defenses and scoring through contact.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Jackson Davis' screen. Curry from deep three-point land. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
So Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Okay, buddy, looking at the defensive side, talk about the effort and the focus you showed tonight.
We just more locked in. We had a long film room talk, and we had a good dialogue and back and forth. And it all comes down to trust and trusting everybody and make sure everybody has each other's back. And that's what we did. We had each other's back, and we played together in great team defense.
That trust is everything. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Stephen Curry.